Hey, you know that captain we used to sail under together? Captain Circlebritches. Right. I never told you this, but a couple years after you left to join another crew, he challenged me to create a paradox. Probably to, prove you were worthy to take over his crew so he could retire. Yeah, maybe. So, what I did was, every time they replaced a board on the ship, I would keep it, and I kept a big pile of these boards as they were repairing the ship over time. Okay? Well, eventually they had replaced every board on the ship, so I built an exact replica of the octopus ward. Okay. Well, I had him. I had the paradox. I was going to ask him which one was the real octopus ward, the one I had built out of the original boards, or his new current floating one. Oh, wow, you had him dead to rights. Yeah, then his wife kills him and eats him, ruining the paradox that you worked so hard on. Thank you. So, you know how spells go horribly wrong, 1 in 20 times? Yeah, they call that a critical fail. Who? Well, the wizarding community tried out a lot of names, and that was the most natural one. Oh. Well, it happened to me the other day, and I grew a monkey tail. Oh. So you No, it fell off after 3 days. Oh, well, that's good. You'd think, but I kind of miss it. Well, that makes sense. It's one of these things that people sometimes wish they had a tail, and you had one, and now it's gone. Right, I could pick up coffee cups with it, and it was really good for balance. So what, it just fell off? Where is it now? Oh, when it detached, it tried to strangle me in my sleep. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I had to burn it. I bet that smelled awful. I don't know how you use a crossbow. That would make me so nervous. Oh, dude, crossbows are so much better. I just pull this trigger, and the bolt comes flying out. You have to pull that giant bow back. I don't know how you do it. No, I get crossbows, but first of all, I wouldn't want to deal with that loading. That is so annoying. I can fire off 3 arrows in 6 seconds. It takes me 15 seconds to load a crossbow. Yeah, I mean, that's a realistic timeline for loading a crossbow. Yeah, and like I said, it would always make me nervous. I'd always be worried that I would just touch the trigger a little bit and fire a bolt off by accident. Well, that's never happened to me. Really? Alright, I accidentally fired a bolt one time, and it flew into the Archduke of my realm. That was you? They're still investigating that. I know. There's a pretty healthy reward for information on that. Tough talk for somebody in crossbow range. Alright, just so we're clear, I'm with Internal Investigations. I'm investigating your recent town guard duties, and we will be using Zone of Truth so that you can't lie during this interview. Understood, sir. Alright, on the afternoon, sometimes I like to go to a goldfish vendor and buy all the goldfish that he has. I go home, and I dig a big hole, and I put them all in there with a little bit of water. And then I paint my skin orange, and I dive in with them and just flop around. You don't have to tell me stuff like that. I think it's just the Zone of Truth is pulling this out of me. And that's not how it works. Sure it is. Your spells are drawing personal and private information out of my soul. I haven't even cast it yet. What are you doing? I'm a little goldfish. Alright, well, did you chop the limbs off of a bandit without probable cause? I don't remember. I have the memory of, let me guess, a goldfish. So I found this hammer here the other day, and it's like a wrecking machine. It just destroys everything that it hits, and occasionally when I hit something, it sends an enemy flying 15 feet. Oh, that's awesome. Finding a new weapon is so cool. You must be so excited. Yeah. What's wrong? Well, it's just, every time it does that cool knockback thing, it makes this really annoying noise. It's like, oh, so you're worried that, the sound could attract more enemies in a low-key situation? No, really, it's just annoying. And, the frequency, it, vibrates the insides of my eardrums. It's really a pain. Yeah, that makes sense. Let a noise ruin a legendary hammer that you found. Yeah, I do think I'm gonna let it ruin it. The hammer sound can't possibly be as annoying as you. Actually, it is as annoying as me. Oh, well then you've got a legit complaint. See? So you've been hit by a fireball directly? Oh yeah, plenty of times. I don't have the reflexes to get out of the way of those things. Oh my gosh, what does that feel like? You know how your mouth feels after you've eaten hot food and it's peeling on the inside for days and you can't comfortably eat food for the whole time? Oh my gosh, I hate that. Well, who doesn't? But imagine that, but it's your whole body. Oh my gosh, that has to be like the worst thing you've ever experienced. Yeah, it's bad, but I don't know if I would call it the worst. Well, alright, what do you think is the worst spell to have cast on you? Fairy Fire. Why Fairy Fire? Because I just want to be invisible, man. Oh. Or maybe any healing spells. Because they keep me alive. Are you okay, man? Hey, man, long time no see. Your sword's on fire. Yeah, it's a flaming longsword. You are in a wooden building, at a wooden table, next to a wooden bureau. Well, it doesn't just like burn everything. Fire doesn't burn everything. Well, it's not just like on fire. Like I'm holding it right now, it doesn't feel hot to me. Yeah, how's that working? I don't look that gift horse in the mouth. Well, maybe you should. I don't think so. What's the worst that could happen? Well, like, demons and devils are constantly walking around offering power for things that you really wouldn't want to give away. What do you mean? They don't just, like, take almost nothing? No. Where did you get that sword? You got it from a horrible demonic entity, didn't you? The one over there in the corner. What are you even wearing right now? What do you mean? These are traveler's clothes. Traveler's clothes? You look like a pirate knocked a shelf of paint cans on himself. Where do you come up with these things? The clothes are fine. No. Literally, any being in these woods would roast you for what you're wearing. Oh, hey, fellas. Is that a nymph? Yeah, I'm a nymph. Hey, nice clothes. You gotta be kidding me. You're serious? You think he looks good? No, he looks like a goat's poop after he broke into a flower garden. Whatever, dude. What does a nymph know about fashion? Yeah, that's true. Anyway, the town down the road just got rampaged by orcs and burned to the ground. That's our hometown. Yeah, are you serious? No. Anyway, I'm gonna make like a me and leave. What a jerk. I did not like him at all. Hey, I heard there's a dungeon near here with a beholder in it. You want to go check it out? Now, what even is a beholder? You don't know what a beholder is? No, I've only been an adventurer for like 8 days. Well, yeah, I understand that, but beholders are like a monster of legend. Well, yeah, I know of them as a monster of legend, but I don't know everything about every monster of legend, do you? Well, sure, I got a whole manual about them. You have a monster manual? Sure, it's got all kinds of forbidden knowledge for adventurers to have like a leg up in combat. Well, if it's forbidden knowledge, should you really be reading it? Why would anyone have a problem with adventurers reading something like a monster manual? I don't know, man. Just feels wrong. I'll tell you what feels weird. What's that? I did some stuff to myself in another book I found called The Dungeon Master's Guide. Oh, you'll never believe what I found in that crypt. Sarcophagus. Well, yes, but zombies. Well, yes, but chiseled remembrances of loved ones. Alright, stop guessing. It barely feels like guessing when I'm right every time. No, I found this weird magic gem. I probably would have got there eventually. But it had this weird poem and it said something about turning people undead. But I think it meant turn undead, like clerics. Oh, really? That's cool. What's up? You're looking at me funny. Nothing. You look like you've lost some weight. Oh, well, I've been working out. It's important to stay healthy. Those really were good guesses earlier. Oh, what do we got here? What are you supposed to be, some kind of frost salamander? You look more like a blueberry salamander. I think I smell cobbler. Guys, I'm not a blueberry. Why's your belly so shiny? You look like you've been on a dish soap slip and slide. Yeah, you've been slipping and sliding? I wish you were slip sliding away. Stop. That two-tone you got going on makes you look like toothpaste. Speaking of which, why don't you use some? Yeah, I hope your ice breath smells better than your regular breath. Breath be stinky. There's no dentists out here. I hear you guys like to burrow under the ice and ambush people. Why don't you try ambushing a friend every once in a while? Oh, snap. Breathe your ice breath on that burn. Why are you guys out here? Oh, you didn't know? It's National Hug-a-Lonely Monster Day. Yeah, we're actually here to give you a hug. Wait, really? Really. But you're not a lonely monster. Wait, yes I am. Because monsters are scary, and you're just pathetic. Hey, guess what's in this chest? Well, it's a huge wrought iron chest painted gold, so my hopes aren't really high. Rotten wood. No, I'll give you one more guess, but I don't think you're going to get it. Well, whenever I see a big chest like that, I never assume it's going to have the good loot in it. It's always to trick you into thinking the good loot is in it, but then it opens up and bites you to death. No, it's not that situation. It's full of toads. Toads? Like live toads? 60-40. And that's it? Well, I pulled a note off here. Here, let's see what this says. If you're reading this, I hope that you'll adopt these toads. I plan to come back to them and give them the life they deserve, but I can't provide that right now. Please, please provide for my toad children. Well, we gotta do it, right? Great, now I gotta care for all these baby toads and hold like 100 funerals? It's what our adopted children deserve. Hey, get this. Remember that knife I lost in town the other day? Oh, yeah, that was a nice knife. Really nice. But guess what? Somebody found it. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess somebody else had found it in town, and guess what? They used it to stab somebody. What? Yeah, the guy who returned it to me said that somebody had stabbed him with it. Okay, but how did he know it was yours? Because he was walking down the street with it, and I said, "Hey, you found my knife!" And he told you he had been stabbed with it? Well, not only that, he thought I was the guy who stabbed him. I guess they never caught him. Oh, geez, well, are they still after you? No, let's just say that knife stabbed him again. This cabin is so creepy. What do you think's in there? Like 157 severed feet. But it's a creepy cavern. We probably shouldn't even go in there. It's probably not worth looking. What a weirdly specific answer. No, I wasn't being specific. I was just being funny. Well, it wasn't funny. And you're making me think we really should look inside. I'm going to have to insist on not. Yeah, I'm definitely going in. Okay, listen. I got a potion in here that will turn your head into a horse head. I don't want to use it, but if you make me, I'm going to do it. You do not have a potion that can turn my head into a horse head. Just say we're not going in, and we can drop it, and we can leave. I'm going in. All right, think fast, Shadowfax. Ah! Now, you got hooves or you got feet? Oh, bartender, I've had the longest day. Could you say something that could cheer me up? There's a horrific swamp monster behind you. No, there isn't. Why would you lie to me? Oh, well, I thought you would be cheery after you realized there wasn't a horrific swamp monster behind you. No, I just feel lied to. I'm sorry. I tried. Well, could you try again? I'm really in a rut here. Alright. There is a horrific swamp monster behind you. That's the same lie. Don't try the same lie again. Try to cheer me up again. No, this time I'm really saying there's a horrific swamp monster behind you. Ah! My magic act is failing, man. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's just like, I have a trick where it looks like I'm levitating, but there's wizards that can just do that. Or like, I pull an animal out of a hat, but there's wizards that can just do that. Yeah. Well, I think the issue is the kind of magic that you do is just stupid. Whoa, what did you drop your bagel in the mud this morning? What's with the bad attitude? Your little spell casting magic act is over. Just give it up. Well, you know what? Maybe my next trick will be making your girlfriend disappear. With what? One of your stupid magic tricks? No. With fire. Well, dummy, you can't even cast spells, so a wizard could do that better too. Jeez, that is dark. And one already did. A wizard burned your girlfriend? To ashes right in front of me. But why? They said I'm next if I can't get you to stop doing your act. So I am good. Hey, bartender, can we get a couple drinks? Oh, adventuring types. Could I interest you in a quest? Oh, great, another quest. What do you want us to kill now? Well, now hang on, they're not always about killing. Need you to kill some goblins. See? Alright, well, you were right. But maybe these goblins are up to some heinous stuff. No, I bet they're just living where they don't want them to live. So, what's your problem with these particular goblins? Well, they're in this old abandoned mine, and we just want them out of there. I told you. You're going to take the quest anyway, you know it. I mean, probably. What's the pay? 15 gold to clear out the whole mine. I mean, that is pretty good. What do you care anyway? You never kill anything. Well, yeah, but if I'm there while you're killing the things, that counts. I don't think that counts. I think it counts. Alright, just give us the map. Oh, hey man, thanks for joining us on such short notice. Ah, no problem. Gotta get that experience in somehow. So this is just a quick pop in and burn them up situation, right? Well, pop in and burn them up. We've never even met them. We don't know what they're doing there. For all we know, they deserve to live there. What? Didn't you say it was goblins? Yeah, goblins are like living creatures. We can't just burn them because they're an inconvenience. Listen, we're gonna get there, we're gonna talk to them. Maybe we'll burn them, maybe we won't. This is way more complicated than I was led to believe. You need to learn to value the lives of others. Listen, I don't hate goblins or anything, but 15 gold is 15 gold. Oh, remember, it's gonna be split. Oh, 5 gold, whatever. Right, as long as you get paid, it doesn't matter who you burn to death. Now you're getting it. Alright, let's not self-destruct before we even get there. That's fair. I got some really good bagels this morning. You want one? Oh, shoot, guys, look, we're here. There's the goblin. That doesn't look like a goblin. Hey, you guys are trespassing, and no, I'm not a goblin. Oh, wrong attitude. Should I burn him? Hold on, don't burn him yet. Don't burn him yet. This is my property. I live here. I bought this place. I deserve to be on this property. Oh, see? They have as much right to life as we do. You said goblins. This is a spriggan. Spriggan. Oh, spring in? Like he's gonna spring into action? Can I burn him? Stop trying to burn people all the time. What's a spriggan? A spriggan is the rightful owner of this mine. So if you could leave, please, that would be great. Well, we were sent here to clear you guys out. Well, that would be genocide. So why don't you go talk to whoever sent you on this quest, you typical adventurer. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, now that we're back at camp, we should talk about what we plan on doing next. Well, I was told that I was going to get my cut as soon as the job was done, and that I never even needed to go back to town in the first place. Well, there's always the concern that since the job's not technically done, they might not pay us. Well, I don't see how that's my problem or my fault, considering I was ready to burn every goblin in that cave. That cave was full of spriggans, and for all we know, it could have been innocent ones in there. I'd be willing to bet that innocent spriggans burn just fine. Alright, hang on. That is way too far, and this is getting out of hand. Just give me my cut. 5 gold. We still don't know if we're going to get the 15. Well, then let's go back and burn them so that we will. First of all, get help. Second of all, we just got to go back to town and talk to the person that gave us the quest. When did you become such a lunatic anyway? I don't know. Alright, we're back from the mines. Oh, you killed all the goblins, huh? There are no goblins alive in the mines. Listen, did you kill him or did you not kill him? Because if you didn't kill him, I can't pay you. Oh, come on. There's no goblins there anymore because there never were. There's spriggans. What's a spriggan? I'm not sure. But I still feel like you should pay us. For what? You didn't do what you were asked. Oh, we walked all the way out there. That doesn't do anything for anybody. Besides, the mayor already told me that you were the last group, and if you didn't get it done, they were going to pour gas in the place and light it on fire anyway. Just let them live. They were kidnapping people, flaying them, and serving them in stews. You didn't tell me that. Well, did you ask anybody any questions? I told you we should burn them. Do the genocide thing. I don't care. I wipe my hands of this whole thing. I'm going to go find something else to do. You hiring for that mine job? Hey guys, I hope you're liking the videos, and if you do, make sure you like them, comment, and subscribe for more content. Hey guys, I hope you're liking the videos, and if you do, make sure you like them, comment, and subscribe for more content.